In a landmark announcement that blends environmental ambition with personal history, Prince William has revealed that the 2026 awards ceremony of the Earthshot Prize will be hosted in Edinburgh, a city deeply connected to the early life and love story of Catherine, Princess of Wales. The future king made the announcement during a special event attended by environmental leaders, innovators, youth activists, and past finalists, describing the decision as both strategic and profoundly personal. The 2026 ceremony, he said, would not only spotlight Scotland's growing leadership in renewable energy and climate innovation, but also honor a chapter of life that shaped his and Catherine's shared commitment to service. A city of beginnings. Although the couple famously met while studying at University of St. Andrews, their time in Scotland extended well beyond campus life. Edinburgh, as Scotland's capital and cultural heart, became a backdrop to their university years. Weekend visits, public engagements in later years, and charitable initiatives that reflected their shared passions. In announcing Edinburgh as the host city, Prince William spoke warmly of Scotland's influence on both of them. "Scotland holds some of our happiest memories," he said. "It's where Catherine and I grew into adulthood, where we formed lifelong friendships, and where we began to see more clearly the responsibility we carry to protect the natural world for future generations." The choice of Edinburgh for 2026, organizers confirmed, was the result of months of evaluation, taking into account infrastructure, environmental leadership, community engagement, and symbolic resonance. In the end, the capital's powerful blend of historic architecture, cutting-edge sustainability initiatives, and emotional significance set it apart. The Earthshot vision expands. Founded in 2020, the Earthshot Prize was designed to identify and scale groundbreaking solutions to the planet's most urgent environmental challenges. Inspired by President John F. Kennedy's Moonshot program, the initiative aims to catalyze transformative progress across 5 categories: protect and restore nature, clean our air, revive our oceans, build a waste-free world, and fix our climate. Over the past several years, the annual awards ceremony has traveled across major global cities, each chosen to reflect regional innovation and mobilize local action. By 2026, the prize will have distributed tens of millions of pounds to innovators, entrepreneurs, scientists, and grassroots leaders working to reshape humanity's environmental footprint. In selecting Edinburgh, the organization emphasized Scotland's reputation as a global leader in renewable energy, particularly wind power, and its ambitious net-zero targets. The country has invested heavily in offshore wind infrastructure and green technology research, positioning itself as a living laboratory for climate solutions. "This is about showcasing not just ideas but implementation," Prince William noted. "Scotland demonstrates how bold targets can translate into measurable progress." A tribute to Catherine's environmental advocacy. While the prince has long been associated with environmental causes, the announcement also underscored Catherine's growing role in sustainability and community resilience. In recent years, she has increasingly linked environmental health with early childhood development, mental well-being, and social cohesion. Though the Earthshot initiative remains William's signature project, insiders say the princess has played a significant behind-the-scenes role in shaping conversations around community engagement and youth participation. Hosting the 2026 ceremony in Scotland is widely viewed as a tribute to her enduring connection to the region. During the announcement event, Prince William highlighted Catherine's deep affection for Scotland and her belief in its potential to inspire global change. "Catherine has always felt at home here," he said, "and she has always believed that the next generation, especially young people, must be empowered to lead the environmental movement." Organizers confirmed that youth climate leaders from across Scotland will be integrated into the 2026 program, participating in mentorship sessions, innovation showcases, and policy dialogues in the lead-up to the award ceremony. Edinburgh prepares for a global stage. City officials welcomed the news with enthusiasm, describing the selection as both an honor and an opportunity. Preparations are already underway to ensure the 2026 event reflects the highest environmental standards. Plans include a carbon-neutral awards ceremony powered entirely by renewable energy, Sustainable transportation initiatives encouraging public transit, cycling, and electric vehicles. Local sourcing of materials and catering to reduce supply chain emissions. A week-long Earthshot Festival featuring community workshops, exhibitions, and educational programs. Organizers aim to transform the awards from a single-night spectacle into a citywide celebration of innovation and civic participation. Edinburgh's historic landmarks, from its medieval old town to its sweeping green spaces, are expected to provide a dramatic setting for the ceremony. Yet Prince William emphasized that the true focus will remain on the innovators themselves. "The backdrop is beautiful," he said, "but the real stars are the individuals and teams who refuse to accept that environmental decline is inevitable." Symbolism and strategy. The choice of Edinburgh carries layered symbolism. Scotland's rugged landscapes, its lochs, highlands, and coastlines, have long served as icons of natural beauty. Yet they also face tangible threats from climate change, biodiversity loss, and coastal erosion. By situating the 2026 ceremony in a place where environmental beauty and vulnerability coexist, the Earthshot team hopes to underscore the urgency of action. Strategically, the location also reinforces the prize's global, yet localized approach. While the awards attract international attention, their impact depends on community-level implementation. "Global problems require local solutions," Prince William remarked. "And those solutions must be rooted in culture, identity, and lived experience." A personal reflection. In a rare moment of personal candor, the prince reflected on how his time in Scotland shaped his environmental consciousness. He described long walks through the countryside, conversations about conservation, and a growing awareness of humanity's impact on fragile ecosystems. Those formative experiences, he suggested, laid the groundwork for what would later become the Earthshot Prize. "When you're young, you don't always realize how much your surroundings influence you," he said. "But looking back, I can see how those years in Scotland strengthened my resolve to protect what we have." Observers noted that his remarks carried a tone of gratitude, not only for the region but for the partnership he shares with Catherine. Looking ahead to 2026. The 2026 awards ceremony is expected to draw world leaders, environmental pioneers, celebrities, and philanthropists from across the globe. Broadcast plans are already being developed to ensure international reach, with organizers promising innovative storytelling that brings finalist projects to life. Beyond the ceremony itself, the Earthshot team is planning a series of regional accelerators in Scotland to support local innovators. These programs will provide funding, mentorship, and networking opportunities in the years leading up to 2026. By embedding the prize within the host city's ecosystem, organizers hope to leave a lasting legacy that extends well beyond the televised event. A royal commitment to the planet. The announcement comes at a time when environmental issues dominate global headlines, from extreme weather events to biodiversity collapse. Against this backdrop, Prince William's initiative represents a sustained effort to move from awareness to action. Unlike traditional awards programs, the Earthshot Prize emphasizes scalability and measurable impact. Winners receive not only funding but also strategic support to expand their solutions worldwide. Hosting the 2026 ceremony in Edinburgh signals continuity and renewal. Continuity in the prize's mission and renewal in its connection to personal history. For many observers, the decision reflects a broader evolution within the royal family, one that prioritizes tangible contributions to global challenges while honoring individual narratives. Community response. Across Scotland, news of the announcement was met with excitement. Environmental groups praised the spotlight on renewable energy innovation, while educators welcomed opportunities for student engagement. Local businesses also anticipate economic benefits from the influx of international visitors. Yet city leaders stressed that sustainability will remain paramount. "This is not about spectacle for its own sake," one official said. "It's about demonstrating that major global events can be conducted responsibly." Love, legacy, and leadership. As the event concluded, Prince William returned to the theme that framed the announcement from the start: connection. Connection to place. Connection to purpose. Connection to each other. "Scotland gave us so much," he said. "It feels right to bring the world here, to celebrate solutions, to inspire hope, and to remind ourselves that change is possible. With Edinburgh set to host the 2026 Earthshot Prize, the coming years promise not only a showcase of environmental ingenuity, but also a celebration of shared history. In weaving together global ambition and personal roots, Prince William has positioned the next chapter of the prize as both a call to action and a tribute to the journey that began in Scotland decades ago. As preparations gather pace, one message stands clear. The road to repairing the planet runs through communities willing to lead, and in 2026, all eyes will turn to Edinburgh.